Did you know that 15 minutes is roughly 1% of your day? That means you have 96 15-minute blocks in a 24-hour period.
The average person sleeps 6 hours a day. So in reality, we have 72 15-minute blocks to work with.
In this video, we're going to share a few ways to increase your sales productivity. Our intention is to give you back a few of those precious blocks of time. James, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for my 15-minute blocks. I would like to have them back.
Just wait. By the end of this video, we'll have helped you find at least one of these blocks.
Today, Josh and I are going to share 2 tips to increase your sales productivity. These tips are incredibly valuable and have helped us earn thousands of dollars.
Yes, they help us make the paper.
Tip number 1, utilize your team.
Wait, how does my team make me productive?
In many cases, we are all working on multiple projects. Quoting projects, design work, billing, these all can be handled by different departments within your company. Just give the direction. I like to call it insourcing. Ultimately, it all comes down to leverage. I need to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can do to make sales. If I'm doing everything all on my own and not utilizing all the resources available to me, then I'm not doing the valuable things that I need to do to grow my sales.
I hear what you're saying, but sometimes working with people makes me less productive. How do I ensure that the job gets done right?
You need to build trust with your team and be very clear with your objective. It all comes down to perfecting the communication you have with your team. For each project, I am sure to communicate what the project is, the timeline of the project, and what they need to do. When communicating with your team, putting the task in the subject line in the email streamlines the communication because they know what you want them to do without even opening the email. That will immediately give your team the proper information to complete the task.
That's awesome. For me, sales productivity is all about using tools effectively. I want to focus on one part of my sales process, which is proposals and bidding.
I completely agree. In our professions, we spend a lot of time on proposals and bids. It only makes sense to use tools to speed up these types of processes.
When you sit back and think about it, putting together proposals and bids is an extremely tedious process. Each proposal or bid is essentially the same thing as the last one, just with a couple minor tweaks for that client. Knowing this means that if you have a template for the proposal or bid, you can dramatically speed up the process.
I love the idea of having a template. It keeps me from having to do the same thing over and over again. One word: efficiency, efficiency, and efficiency.
I use a tool called BidSketch to put together all my proposals and bids. What I love about BidSketch is it allows me to put together custom sections. These sections can be recommendations from my company, an explanation of our products and services, and how they can benefit our client.
Wait, so you can have your company info, your pitch, and your offering all preloaded?
Exactly. When I first opened my BidSketch account, I took time to go in and explain everything that my company does. Now, all I have to do when I want to bid a project or create a proposal is select the relevant sections and then send the bid. I would say that I spend roughly 70% less time creating bids and proposals since I started using BidSketch. James, you know what else is awesome about BidSketch?
What?
BidSketch will give me details on when a proposal is viewed, how long it's viewed for, and even if it's printed out. So when I follow up with a prospect, I can reference that I saw that they viewed the proposal. This sometimes creeps them out, but overall it shows that I'm very intentional and usually helps me win the business.
To summarize, utilize your team to work on multiple projects. Be clear with the project details, what you need them to do, and the timeline. Continue to build systems with your team, like putting the orders or quotes in the subject line of the email.
Remember, don't recreate the wheel. Use tools like BidSketch to create templates to speed up your sales process.
Wow, I got 1% of my day back.
If you have any tips for us, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video.